YouTube, what is up? It is FaZe Replays here, and I'm bringing you my first ever class setup video for you guys on the MLG channel, so I hope you guys enjoy this. This is going to be an updated version of Domination and my classes that I use for Domination, so you guys can see what I use, see if you like it, try it out in some scrims, and hopefully it helps you out. So alright, let's get started with this one. I'm going to be starting off with my main AR class. I mainly run sub for my team now, so yeah, but I'm going to give you one AR class that I like to use. If I was using an AR, the best thing I would use, I personally like the SC. You can use the Remington. If I were to use the Remington, I would use it with the Remington and grip. But if I use the SC, I like to use the SC and red dot and muzzle brake. So yeah. Okay, so let's start off with the perks. Basically what I would use if I was using an AR, I would either use ready up, quick draw, dead silence and focus have to be used. You always have to use dead silence and focus. And then you can do a lot of different things with this. If you want to use tacticals, you can. You can use a stun, wait up, a grenade, if you can use a frag or semtex, whatever you prefer. And then you can use like extra tactical if you want. That's not a bad class, considering you can use a stun, grenade, that means you have 2 stuns, quick draw, you'd be able to run a map. But say if you did not want to do that and you wanted to, alright, take that off. Use, say, agility to move around quicker, and then, oops, use agility to move around quicker, then put on a concussion grenade, take it off, put on a frag grenade. You can do a lot of different things, but when I used to use an AR, I would take this off, and then I would use a grenade, stun, and then I would use an extra tactical, so I'd be able to hit him with 2 stuns, also a grenade in Domination. You can always save a flag with a grenade every once in a while. It can always help. And then I would use quick draw so I can get my sights up quite faster just in case. But if I wasn't using quick draw, you can also take this off for say you can take ready up off, that off, and then use agility, and you have a stun and a nade. If you're used to not using ready up, it's up to you. But like I said, my main class would be that. So that's what I would be doing if I was an AR. So now I'm going to go down to my MTAR, my subclass. My main subclass, if I was going to start off, I like the MTAR. It's definitely my favorite gun. If I wasn't going to use the MTAR, I personally like the Vector. I know the Bison's pretty good. And what other subs are there? Why am I forgetting? Oh, the Veper's actually not that bad too. I mean, you can really use whatever you want. Personally, I think the MTAR's the best gun in the game, or the Vector. And then the Bison's really good for up-close maps. The Veper's not that bad for up-close maps. The CBJ and the K7 I personally don't really like, so yeah. Alright, so now, if I was using the MTAR, I'd be using muzzle brake and foregrip on it. Put any camo you want. I like the gold camo. And then, let's go to perks. What I would do for perks is, what would I do for perks here? Okay, dead silence and focus, necessity. Then what I like to do is I like to use agility on my subs at all times, because agility, you move around faster, and with a submachine gun you want to be in their face, so you want to be moving around a little bit quicker. Then ready up, and now that I have 4 more slots left, you can do a lot with this. If you want to use steady aim, and then tac mask or blast shield, or you can use a stun, stun, grenade, or take off the grenade completely. Say if you don't want to use grenades, you don't like pushing it, and you can use a double stun, or yeah, like you can do a lot of different things with this. And yeah, so but what I would do, I'm gonna give you one class right now. If I were to do it, the way I like to start off is take off ready up, take off that, not even take off ready up. You want to use ready up and marathon. And this is a good class to start off Domination, considering, say if you were starting from the A flag or the C flag, whatever home flag you're starting at, you definitely want to get a good breakout, and you want to beat the other team to the spot. So your best chance is at it by using agility and marathon. And if you have ready up, you can get your gun up in mid sprint a little bit quicker too, so that can always help. And steady aim, if you run into them and they're up close, you can always hip fire them better. So I like starting off with this class. Or if the other team's not really using tacticals or grenades, this is a great class to use too, considering you can run around. Don't worry about getting naded or stunned, and you can get to spots quicker, you can flank them quicker, you can hip fire them. It's not a bad class to start off with, or if they're not using tacticals. Now, say if they were using stuns, what I would do is get rid of steady aim and use tac resist for say, right? So now they're using stuns, still no tacticals, but like I said, if you want to use tacticals, you can always take the marathon off, and now look, you have a spot for a concussion, you can use an extra stun. Or if you don't want to use an extra stun and you want to use a grenade, you can get that. So now you have ready up, agility, tac mask, and stuns and grenades for your teams. That can always help. And if you want, the way you can do it is, since specialist is allowed, what you can do is do, alright, so you can do like steady aim, and then whatever you want, ICU, and then put that random on, and then say I put No, not that. Put blast shield, marathon, that, and then like put like random things. I guess I'm just gonna put another. Yeah, I'll just put this on for now. And then what you can do is take that off, so then you don't have to worry about getting that third before you get specialist. I think it goes to 8 anyway. I'm not exactly sure, but this is what I'd like to do, and then you can always do that. That helps out a lot. And considering now that you took off steady aim, if you do get 3 kills, you get steady aim right back, and you have tac mask on, which is really, really helpful. So, yeah. And now, like I said, if they were going to do something different and say you were getting naded a lot or you need to cap a flag, what you can do is put on a blast shield class, take this off, put on a smoke. You can throw 2 smokes, you can throw 1 smoke, and you can do a lot of different things here. Yeah, you can do a lot of different things here, and when you get on the flag with smoke, you can lay on that, take a few grenades considering you have blast shield on, and hopefully cap the flag for your team. But yeah, another good 1 second. All right, let me see something real quick. All right, another good class, like I said, would be why can't I think? All right, so yeah, another good class you have ready up on. And by the way, I don't really use quick draw with the sub, considering you get your aim up pretty fast, I would say, with the sub already, and the hip fire in this game is so ridiculously like easy to use that steady aim is kind of actually more helpful with the sub if you're in their face. And you can always put quick draw on as a specialist perk if you really want it. Like, that's not a bad thing to do instead of steady aim, say if you don't have it on. And you can do a lot more. Quick draws takes up 3 slots, and if you take up 3 slots, like look right here, take up 3 slots, I really have no room to counter the other team if they're throwing grenades or stuns, and that's kind of selfish in a sense, considering if I did this and say I got on the flag, right, and 2 people rush me, you can hip fire them or pre-aim them, like you know they're going to be coming for you. But if 2 people rush you and they throw a stun, and say you don't have tac mask on, and instead you're using quick draw, that can really hurt you, considering now you're stunned and they're going to automatically get the kill. But if they throw a grenade and you get naded off the flag, and you could have had blast shield on, but instead you had quick draw on, it kind of goes either or. I mean, if you really can't play without quick draw, I definitely recommend using it. But overall, I would definitely be using, I would definitely not be using quick draw, and you can always get that in specialist if you're going off, if it's only really 3 kills, and then, yeah. So, my last class, I would say, if you're trying to break, I like to... Alright, take this off. I like to put on blast shield, right? And then put on an extra tactical with smokes. And if you throw 2 smokes by the B flag, and it really makes the other team hectic, and they really don't know what, like, they don't know if you're going to get on the flag or not. You can bump the flag, you can do a lot of things. And then if your teams get the kill, then you can get right onto the flag and throw 2 smokes and get on it with blast shield so they can't get you with the nade. So they have to run through the smoke to get you, and then you can actually create an advantage for yourself while they're running to you, that you can shoot them through the smoke because they're going to be blind running to you. And that's really it for this class setup. I mean, I only gave you a very brief idea, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So like I said, you can do, you can take off this completely and start off with this, and you have ready up and everything on. Wait, why does that look so weird? Oh no, it doesn't. Alright, sorry. You can start off with this and actually take off your smoke completely, and use like blast shield off the start, tac mask off the start so you don't get stunned. You can use steady aim off the start. You can do a lot of different things, but I don't recommend using quick draw just because you get your sights up pretty fast. You're pre-aiming a lot, and hip fire in this game is so important that you can just use steady aim, and that really makes it up for your subclasses. So, like I said, this is really it. I showed you guys it's not very in-depth, but it's definitely helpful. Actually, before I do that, yeah, no, that's really it. So, yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a few tips and tricks to help you guys out on Domination. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys think this helped you, I'm glad that it helped you, and that's really it. As always, if you guys liked this video, hit the like button below. Tell me why you liked it. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. Tell me why you didn't. I'm always open to constructive criticism, and hopefully I can fix that in the future so I can make you guys happy while watching the video. So, other than that, guys, I'm done for this video. As always, it's been FaZe Replays, and I'm out, YouTube.